Hey, hi everybody, this is Jan Landy, Thinking Out Loud on the 29th of April. Only one more day of April to go, and then we're in May, and I'm a May baby. What do you know about that? I got a birthday coming up. Anyway, but today it's a Monday, and I was thinking of this joke that's running through my head about these two guys are hiking barefoot, and they see a bear coming. And one guy starts to run, and the other guy starts to put on his sneakers. And the guy that's running barefoot says to the guy who's putting on his sneakers, says, "What are you doing? You're not going to be able to outrun that bear with sneakers on." And the friend says to him, "Hey, I don't have to outrun the bear. I only have to outrun you." That is, what a gruesome joke that is. Wow. Anyway, and here's the lesson that I am going to teach you regarding this. And that has to do with having an alarm system in your house, because I have an alarm system in my house. The neighbor next to me has an alarm system in the house, but the guy to the right of me didn't put in an alarm system in the house. And then last night, or the night before last, he was burglarized. And I feel really bad for those people. I love them to death. They're really nice, but they didn't burglar-proof their house by putting on an alarm. I really feel badly for them. So I highly recommend to you that if you're living in a neighborhood where crime is a possibility and your neighbor has an alarm, you better have an alarm yourself. All right? That's my advice for you today. Also, I wanted to talk about playing tennis yesterday. I played amazingly well. For those people who played with me, I hope you agree. If not, what do I care what you think? Anyway, after all, I am thinking out loud now, so, right? What do I care? Who cares? Who cares? But I hurt myself at the very end of the games. Oh, my Lord. I served the ball. I was serving hard, and I landed on my right foot incorrectly, and like a jolt of pain right through the old corpo. And, wow, painful. That's all I can say. Anyway, it's feeling better right now, which is the next day, but I still am lumbering around or whatever I am, but I'm not walking normal. That's for sure. Anyway, hey, I can think of other things to say. What a shame about that shooting in the temple in San Diego. It's a shame. There should be no violence at all in religious organizations, temples, mosques, synagogues, shuls, churches, whatever, cathedrals. There should never be any violence, and I'm talking about as well as corporal punishment. If you're a child and you speak out of line, like, well, did you do your homework? Slap those knuckles. Anyway, there shouldn't be any of that. That's all there is to it. Although I never had that problem because they didn't roust us about when we didn't do the things we were supposed to do. They just gave us a stern lecture, hitting on the psyche of all us, so that we would not do it again. Anyway, what more can I say? That's it for me. I'm thinking out loud. Oh, one other thing. Hey, Richard, how you doing? I'm glad you're listening. I was surprised how many people are listening to my show, my little podcast here of Thinking Out Loud. So I want to thank each and every one of you, and you know who you are. All right? You make it happen. So give me a call. Let's talk. Hope you're doing well. Remember, you make it happen. This is Jan Landy Thinking Out Loud, and I'll talk to you again as soon as I have something else to say tomorrow, whichever may come first.